Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am doing the update to the Panners Bingo. But before I get into that, I'm going to try and do this without my eyeballs melting. So today is February the 4th. It's Friday the 4th of February and tomorrow is my birthday. And I woke up this morning and I've gone through my phone, gone on my things, and all these things were popping up. And I was like, okay. I went into Facebook. And Kayna in Fantastic Ladies had put up the most beautiful post to say that my birthday was coming up. And I put a bit of a call out on my Throwback 30 video asking for more subscribers to try and get me to 500 for the community tab. And it was just so beautiful and so lovely and so, I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful, God almighty, stop now. I am so grateful for all of you that have subscribed and have made this such an incredibly enjoyable experience. It's the only way I can describe it. And so many of you have become dear, dear friends. And I don't just say that. You know, you hear people say that and they're going, really? No, really. Like, the kindness and generosity and just everything. It's wonderful. And I just want to say thank you, I suppose. I just really want to say thank you to Kayna for being so kind and generous. And I won her giveaway as well. Lads, I never win anything. I never win anything. And I just thought it was so serendipitous because it's my birthday tomorrow and I've been mad to try Blend Bunny. Everyone and their mother is talking about them and how amazing they are. But it's quite hard for me to get stuff from America. The cost of the product plus the cost of shipping, how long it takes, and you know, customs on this end, it just ends up being more than the pallet is in my budget, shall we say. So yeah, I won a pallet. I'm so excited, so thank you for that as well, Kayna. That's just awesome. But yeah, I'm just blown away by everyone's, you know, well wishes and kindness and just awesomeness. Okay, I'm going to dab my eyes a little bit because, you know, look it, I'm an Irish person. We are a nation of repressors. It's probably why our mental health is so diabolical. It's like, push it down, get layers on top, push it down. But thank you. Okay, let's get into the update. This is, excuse me, the Panners Bingo. It is a Fantastic Ladies collab and it is created by the wonderful Kayna. And it is so much fun. I am loving it. I'm loving playing the game. I'm loving watching everyone else play the game. It's just so much fun. And the amount of effort that Kayna has gone into with this. I mean, all the prompts. I mean, there's so much to it. It's mind-boggling. And, you know, we love it. And we love you, Kayna, for doing it. And thank you so much. And, I've never played bingo before, so now I'm like, oh, maybe I should go play bingo. I won't be going to play bingo. But yeah, it's so much fun. So created by Kayna, and she's Kayna's Closet. I will of course have her linked down below. Please go and follow her and support her because she's wonderful. The dates, it's running from the 1st of September 2021 until you get bingo, and it's monthly updates. So you choose one card, and I have chosen card number 3. So products I currently have still in. I'll hopefully, you know, left or right of me here, have my bingo card up at some stage so you can see what's going on with it. I have kind of, the ones with green hearts are ones that are still in progress. The ones with the X and a red heart I have completed. The ones with a blue heart were called this month. And the one with the pink heart is the strategic one. It hasn't been called yet, but it's in, you know, a good spot for me. So I'm strategically trying to, you know, work on that while I'm waiting, hopefully, for it to be called. Hope that makes sense. So, currently still in, the one that's in the longest was N38, a mini, not a sample. And I had chosen the Clinique, what do you call it? Lipstick in a Sweet Pop. Here it is here. And my goal on this was to use it 20 times. You're thinking, right, 20 times, you're blast through that. Not if you're like me and have joined 30 million projects and put about 60 million lip products and cheek products and, you know, cream products in. So no, okay, no. But I have hit my 20 uses. Today was my 20th use. So predominantly I use it as a blush, and it is gorgeous as a blush. I did pop it on the lips today over kind of a darker lip liner. This monstrosity here. So it's a darker shade of lip liner, because on its own as a lipstick, it's just too light for me. It doesn't do me any favors, I feel. There it is there next to it. So I just filled in the lip with that and then pop this on top and then a little bit of gloss on top. But yeah, predominantly this has been used as a cheek blush, and I had put it into this project as a kind of a chopping block to see, am I keeping this, am I not, what am I doing with it? You know, if you don't like it as a lip colour, can you use it as a cheek colour? And yes, I can. I quite enjoy it as a lip or as a cheek colour. It's quite fresh, I feel, and quite, you know, I like it. So I'll be keeping this, but it will be going into my cream blush category. So that is done. I'm thrilled. Another one done. Next up, that's still in, is B5, and that was a collab. So I brought in the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills, should I say, Jackie Aina palette. It looks like this. The packaging on this, lads. Of all of their palettes, this, to me, is the most beautiful packaging. And this is what it looks like inside. Quite a deep, dark palette. Perhaps a tad dark for me. But I'm finding my way with it a little bit. You know, I'm starting to go, okay, I get you. I can use you. You know, we're working. And that's why I love putting these palettes into these projects. I have this in as no pan left behind. So it means I have to use each colour at least once. And it really lets me get a good, solid feel for the palette. And kind of go, okay, how does this work with this? And what do I do with this? And how do I deepen this? And how do I like, you know. You know how it works. No need for me to explain it. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only 4 shades left. So the 4 shades I still need to use are yeah, you know, Lituation, Wigglies, and what's the last one? Sponsored, I think. Yeah, this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've used all the rest of them so far. I actually have a selection on today. I have predominantly the purples, so I have this, this and this, and then I topped it off with this, and I thought, looking at this in the pan, that it would be more of a whitish tone with some purple in it. It is so green leaning. I was so surprised at how yellowy green it is. I did not see that coming, I won't lie. Now, it's pretty enough on top of what I have on. You know, I literally put down some glitter glue and just tapped it all along the top. But yeah, I didn't see that coming. In the pan, I don't think it looks that way. Maybe because it's surrounded by purples and pinks. It means in the pan it leans that way, but definitely that is more greeny yellow kind of duochromy sparkle kind of shade. So that was an interesting lesson learned today, but you know, I still enjoyed the look. I thought it turned out quite pretty. So that should be staying in for another while. Next up is, I had got B13, but I chose not to do it for the moment because it's a perfume and I struggle with perfumes and migraines and stuff like that. But I had one in Roulette Pan Collab. It was this little one from Emporio Armani, Because It's You, and that doesn't seem to be triggering headaches so much if I use it sparingly. So maybe that might come in down the line if I need to work on B13. We shall see. We're not making any hasty decisions. G47 I had put in the prompt is overrated, and what I chose was Pixi Glowy Gossamer Duo Delicate in the shade Delicate Dew. I know everybody adores this, and I'll be honest, I was struggling to understand what all the grow was about, what all the love was about. And this is why I love project panning. Like, I had used this a few times, and it's grand, I suppose, fine, it's grand, but didn't understand the hype at all. I have it in for 22 uses, and I've so far used it 7 times. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm coming around. Particularly in this shade here, the lighter of the two. The gold is a bit deep for me at the moment, so we'll you know, maybe revisit that in the summertime. But this shade here, this kind of lighter of the two, with a nice fluffy brush, because I'm just not into blinding highlights anymore. I'm just, look at, the skin is getting older. As we know, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'll be 43, you know, we're pushing on. And blinding highlights aren't as forgiving on the all under eye crinkles. But I'm fine with it, it doesn't bother me, you know. It's a privilege to get older, guys, it's a privilege. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it with a fluffy brush. I'm finding my way with it, and that's why I love project panning, because there's a product I might have decluttered from my collection, and here I am now going, ooh, ooh. But that'll be staying in for another while. Next up is a strategic one. I opted last time to go for 065 because it's right, you know, if it gets cold, I'll be well in. And it is a limited edition or discontinued item, and I chose the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. Now, last time I showed this, I said, no guys, don't worry, that's not a pan, I must have dug my nail in or something like that, that's all that is. But I saw somebody else posting a picture of theirs, and the exact same kind of pen mark kind of thing was in theirs. So I was like, oh, okay, well maybe it is a genuine pan. So I have this in for 50 uses because, like I said, it's strategic, it hasn't been called yet, so I said I might as well put it in for the long haul and get some real good use out of it. How I use this as a finishing powder. So once I've all my makeup done, bronzer, you know, all my powder products finished, even regular setting powder, I will go in with a really kind of flimsy kind of brush like this, that's quite, you know, flimsy and floppy, and I will just swirl it around and just go over kind of where everything that I've put, and make sure it's all buffed in nicely, and it gives a gorgeous glow to the skin. And this is what we're looking like, guys. Look at that there. Look at that. That's a pen. That's, as Steph would say, juicy Lucy Panuel. Look at it. Awesome. Now, I'm vexed. I won't lie. I'm happy that I've hit pan, but I'm annoyed that there seems to be a gap, quite a considerable gap, between the pan and the product. And I had one of these before, and I thought I must have been overly rough with that, but I'm not typically rough with my products. I don't throw them into drawers, I place them in, you know, everything kind of has its home, and I wouldn't have said I was overly rough, but I said, oh, I must have been, because the last one of this I had cracked completely, and I had to crush it up and use it as a loose powder. And I think the reason it did is because of that, because there is no, the product is just like sitting on, I don't know how they even did it, like, because it's not domed, but it's hollow. It's like there's an actual gap. I don't know how I could possibly show it. Can I show it? There's an actual gap between the product and the base. So it's going to break. It's as simple as that. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. It just is what it is. Yeah, disappointing. Anyhow, you can't get it anymore. What's the matter? But I do enjoy using it, I have to say. So I've used this 16 times. So what's that? 34 more uses to go? Somebody fact check that for me, because my maths wouldn't be the best. Okay, new numbers calls this month. I got B4 matte. I was like, oh my god. No, not matte. What am I going to do with matte? Like, I've all the eyeshadows in, all the projects, and I've all this, and blah, 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 and then I went, feck it, just do eyeshadow. Why not? Why not throw in some more eyeshadow? So what I have chosen, I chose a nice, easy, you know, compact palette. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've lost my mind. But you look it. It's my motto. It's a bit of crack. I have chosen the Be Perfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti Stacey Marie Makeup Artist Palette. And I have this in my 50 Shades of Purple anyway, so it's out anyway. But my goal is to use every matte eyeshadow in here once. Now, the reason I say that and why I chose this is there's only 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So out of what? 34 is it? 31? Oh no, there's 31 match shades in this. Yeah, 31. What's wrong with me, lads? What is wrong with me? Can anyone tell me? Anyone? No? Look, it'll be a bit of fun. It'll be fine. It'll all be alright on the night. Look, I love this palette. It's not like it's going to be a chore. It's just that I have so many eyeshadows and so many other things. But, you know, there'll be a little bit of double dip in here for the purple challenge. So it might help me focus on because I'm still not using it. And 50 Shades of Purple is up soon. I need to get cracking. So, she's coming in. Every matte to be used once. Wish me luck. Next, I got 063, which is bulky packaging. Yeah. And I have chosen the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. Look at the size of this lighting, massive. That's all Jesus. And it won't fit in any more drawers, so it has to stay on the counter, which is a bit annoying. So I don't use this to take my makeup off. I just don't. I'm a double cleanser. I love my balm cleanse and my cream cleansers. This is merely for swatches. So like after I've done with this, I will squirt some of it onto one of these doodads and, you know, wipe off all the swatches. Typically what I use it for, I also use it for cleaning down my IKEA Alex tables, you know, because they're all white and stuff like that. So it gets the makeup off them very well as well. So that's what I'm using it for. So I want to use it down to here, so more or less down to the pink line here. I've drawn a line on it as well, but that's my goal. So it'll take me a while because, like I said, it's not like I'm using it every day to take off my makeup or that, but I do use it for cleaning up swatches and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my goal, and it's just like I said, it's bulky packaging. Yes, it's good value in this size. I might actually, I have the one that I had from Yes2. It was a cucumber micellar water, and it's a nice small little one with a pump in it. I might pour some of this into that and it might make it a bit more easy to use. But yeah, anyway, this is coming in. Wow, you didn't need all that tangent going on there. And that is it. That is my update. How are you getting on? Are you close to bingo? Do you think will you be one of the first ones? Don't think anyone has hit it yet, have they? I haven't seen anyone hit it yet. And I follow it on Instagram and on YouTube, so I feel like I would have seen it. Because I'm sure there would have been a lot of fanfare and a lot of excitement about it. But if I've missed out and somebody has hit bingo already, please let me know so I can go and check it out and see the excitement. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And again, thank you all so incredibly much for being just wonderful, fantastic, gorgeous people. I really appreciate it. It gives you great faith in humanity, I have to say. But that is it for today, guys. I will chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.